Welcome to Financial Pop, episode 15, a St. Patrick's Day lesson. So today's St. Patrick's Day. I'm wearing the obligatory green. I've got young kids at home. I'll get pinched if I don't. So I decided let's do a St. Patrick's themed little video here today. So I was combing through my memory trying to find a good St. Patrick's clip. And I decided I'm gonna use one. It may not be the funniest clip out there, but it's from a show I really enjoyed, 30 Rock. And in this episode, or in this clip, we're gonna see Liz Lemon and Jack Donaghy walking, and they are talking about St. Patrick's Day. And so let's take a look at this clip.
So are you going to work through St. Patrick's Day? Don't you want to celebrate Ireland's great accomplishments like Michael Lohan and vomiting into a bagpipe?
Wow, Lemon, so I take it you will not be wearing green tomorrow.
I will be wearing head-to-toe orange in honor of Protestant William of Orange, inventor of the orange, according to Yahoo Answers.
You in orange? You look like a creamsicle with an old tooth stuck in it.
Well, you'll never see me because I don't leave my house on St. Patrick's Day. Chris and I are going to ride out Hurricane Shamrock, holed up in my apartment, laughing at excerpts from Angela's Ashes.
You know, some people might find your attitude offensive.
Oh, what are they going to do about it? Write a meandering play about how amazing the Irish are at not overcoming adversity?
Well, I'm sorry we can't all belong to ethnic groups as beloved as the Germans.
Please, without Germans, you wouldn't have any of the Indiana Jones movies.
Lemon, your secret love of the Irish is well documented. After all, I am your mentor. You dated Dennis Duffy. And in the 90s, you gave money to the IRA.
I thought I was contributing to a retirement account.
You know, I think someone needs to learn a St. Patrick's Day lesson. Ka tosa kiart lo le porich aolen.
What is that? A curse? Take it back, you witch!
So what can we learn from this clip? Well, first of all, we can learn the most important thing is Germans are the best ethnic group to be from. I can personally attest to that being, German. And like Liz said, we wouldn't have any of the Indiana Jones movies without the German villains in them. But beyond that, what we see here is Liz has built up some walls, some biases against the Irish. She doesn't feel like they've contributed anything or overcome any sort of adversity. She has what she believes to be the truth. Now, I was actually speaking with Spence this morning about food. So there's a little bit of a change here, but we were talking about food. Spence doesn't eat any meat. Well, he says that he'll eat McDonald's chicken nuggets. So I guess I reiterate, Spence doesn't eat any meat. But he was talking about how he wishes he did like meat. He wishes he would eat it because it would make getting the nutrition he needs easier some of the time. And I was telling him, I have things that I don't like to eat. I don't like fish. I think fish is absolutely disgusting. But I would love to eat fish. I would love to like it. So I try it on a regular basis. A few weeks ago, I tried some, hoping that my taste would change and I would start to enjoy it. This is what we need to do. We need to break down the walls of the biases that we have. We need to look at the whole picture. So if we turn to Robert Kiyosaki, he talks about how every coin has three sides to it. There's heads, there's tails, and there's the edge. The edge is where you can see the whole picture. You can get both sides of the coin, both sides of the argument. You can understand the full picture and make an informed decision based on that. Now, oftentimes we are just looking at one side of the coin. So I deal a lot in finances, and I can't tell you how many people I talk to who think the stock market's the only way to go. Doing a 401k, IRA, something like that is the only possibility. IRA, not in the way that Liz did, meaning the Irish Republican Army, meaning individual retirement account, what she thought she was doing. So these are things that people have been told over and over again. This is the way to do it. This is how you save money. You buy term life insurance and you invest the difference. And this is the only way to do it. If Dave Ramsey, Susie Orman, they all espouse doing this. It's the truth, right? Well, the problem is when you're not seeing the other side of the picture, when you're not standing on the edge and you can evaluate everything, you've got this bias that is locking you in. It's not letting you get the full picture. It's not letting you live up to your potential. Now there's a podcast here with a couple of the guys here in the office have started recently called Strange Money. In that they're going to talk a lot about these things, a lot about the biases that we have, and how 401ks and IRAs are not they are not currently acting the way that they were intended to act. We're using them in a completely different way than their intent was. Take a listen to that. It's a great podcast. Couple of good friends, Will and Nick, doing that podcast. But the point of all of this is be open to changing your biases. Be open to tearing down those walls. Don't look at something and think, okay, that is the gospel truth. No matter what, I can't change anything there. Be open to information that's out there that can help you see the full picture. That's my challenge to you. Be wise, be open, and take charge of your finances, because again, no one has your financial interest more at heart than you do. Thanks.